Let him talk. Let the man speak about girls on Panzer.
Go ahead.
All right, so I recommended Girls und Panzer. Let me give a bit of context first. In recent years, well, at least this decade, there has been this trend of shows that's generally summed up as cute girls doing cute things.
Yeah.
And this is offshoot of that. Usually you have, I don't know, cute girls drawing manga, making video games, fishing, or in this case, they are driving World War II tanks and battling each other. Because that makes sense.
Totally normal.
Yeah, so basically the world where it takes place is a sort of modern sort of setting, bit fictional, but there is this thing, it's called Senshadow. It's a girl sport, specifically, where girls ride tanks. It's like a school club kind of thing. Yeah. And so the main character who comes from like this family that's famous for their style of Senshadow, she doesn't really like their style. She joins different schools. She doesn't want to really get into Senshadow for reasons that are explained later. And they take advantage of her heritage and have her join their Senshadow team and battle other schools. It's funny in a way that it takes itself just enough seriously to not break immersion, and doesn't really it does a good job of avoiding the difficult questions, like why does nobody die when they are shooting live ammo at each other. It's fine, it's perfectly safe. So I really like the absurd angle of it all. It's amazing. It's hilarious. There are a ton of Easter eggs that you don't necessarily notice most of them, but they are all there. Like character birthdays being on important dates of World War II, invasion of Russia or Ardennes.
Okay. Didn't notice that at all.
They do mention it. They do mention the days in the first episode of the two side characters, the friends of Miho.
Okay.
They mentioned their birthdays, and it's the date of invasion of Russia and date of the Battle of Ardennes. Just by the way.
Clever.
And as for the battles themselves, there are schools, different schools, and they basically represent each of the factions or countries in World War II. So they are the British, the Russians, the Italians, and they are all total stereotype of the country. They only drive their own tanks, wear their uniforms, march to their songs, and all that. For example, the British, who appear in the first episode, are all named after teas.
That's the best part about it. That's awesome.
There are Easter eggs like this everywhere. It's brilliant. I love it.
Okay.
Yes, St. Gloriana British School is the best.
I don't have much to say about this, to be honest. I was perplexed, and I didn't know what to like. I tried very hard not to be annoyed, and I was very annoyed.
But why? Why?
But I can say why. When Philip is finished, I know why.
You just say it.
For me, it's not the show itself. I love cute girls doing cute things stuff.
I hate that so much.
I like, for instance, I think Strawberry Panic and those kinds of things. I think it's so cute. But this one, I just hate the main character. I hate her so fucking much. I can't stand this bitch. She is the stereotypical weakest person I never want to meet in real life, or all I could spend all day doing is just talking about how weak and nonsensical they are, that they can't make simple very simple decisions about their own life. So I I don't like her. The other characters I thought was kind of, just kind of fun, like interesting. Like I like those types, but but even here's a prime example. This girl says she chose this school because it didn't have this, the tank thing, like this particular like sport activity. She didn't want to do anything with it whatsoever. Why at the end of the first episode it zooms out, they're on a freaking giant ass ship. You can't tell me you saw that this place had nothing to do with this military stuff, and you're on a fucking giant ass military looking boat. What? I can't deal with her logic. I can't deal with her weakness. I can't deal with her. I can't stand her. But everything else is okay.
Well, I think in this world, like every school
every school has its own ship.
Basically designated
just
to
on
a
a
ship.
ship.
So.
Okay, but
Yeah.
still, in general, the fact she couldn't even say no, just fucking say no.
That's stupid. They
What?
don't really mention it again, but it is kind of like the plot demands it has to happen.
Yeah,
I think it's basically
I
like
get it, though.
the stereotype of you have this struggle, you don't want to do something, and then like this struggle to overcome this like anxiety is what basically her development is. So that's, I guess it's quite basic idea, but it works.
Yeah, I don't mind just even the fact she couldn't say no, but it was like the how she couldn't say no. Let's take like if she was like more serious about it and she was like really having this dilemma and she was just kind of like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can really do this. But she's like, should I, no, maybe, should it, but what? Stop it. I don't like that. I don't like the way in which she went about it. Just her. I don't like her. But the other girls I thought were kind of fun. Like her friends are kind of fun. And like there's some interesting characters popping up in the first. But yeah, just her.
Like cutesy girls doing cutesy things is the farthest it could ever be from my interest.
I love it though.
Yeah, it's the best.
It's so fun.
I was looking for the upskirt shot, and I haven't found it. Is it there?
No, I don't think
I
there
think, yeah, they have skirts, but they don't have upskirt shots.
Yeah, so I approve very much. So they have my respect.
I just realized I know what anime I should have made y'all watch and I didn't. You all should have watched Is This a Zombie? That would have been a
Is it
good
with
one.
upskirts?
I've seen that.
There's a lot of interesting things going on in that. But
I've heard of that, never seen it.
it's not just upskirt. It's upskirt, but not in the way that you think it's upskirt. Totally different.
I'm not sure if I finished it, but I've seen a bit of it, definitely.
Yeah. So
It's a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
Yes, I've completed it, but I hated it, apparently.
Good to know.
But it's an interesting, just like to talk about on the podcast type of anime.
Okay, we can-
That's all.
I guess so, yeah.
We can talk about it some other time. A few notes I have from watching it. I was very surprised about the sound effects and how contrasting they are
Yes.
with the cutesiness. It's the most realistic like tank shot I've heard, and it like when the projectile crashes the other tank, it sounds like terrifying or something.
I mean, it's basically the definition of gap moe. Do you know what gap moe is?
No.
Well, you know what moe is?
No.
Like, no. Does Chen know what moe is?
Yes, but I want Philip to guess.
Okay, Philip, guess what moe is.
Just explain it.
It's like pleasure.
Not pleasure. It's
Well, it's pleasure for someone, I guess.
it's like cuteness, basically.
Okay.
Like you would say that, like maybe the girls at the maid cafe, like moe and something.
And
Okay.
get moe is moe created with two contrasting ideas.
I see.
So that's where you have the cute girls and the
Okay.
extremely realistic looking tanks and sound effects.
I wouldn't say the tanks look realistic, but yes. And-
Yeah, the tanks are not terribly realistic. depicted more or less realistically, but the sound effects are.
Wait, are you saying that you cannot have a warm cup of tea inside a tank?
I mean, I'm sure you could, but those things wouldn't be moving anywhere near as fast that they are moving in the anime.
That's true.
Those were some fast ass tanks. Like,
That was. So I wanted to play a sound of the shot. Let's listen to the shot of the tank. So, I like the aftermath of the like crushing metal and stuff. Yeah, and then another thing struck me very strange how they have the battle discussions, like the instructions in the tanks, like you're gonna aim 70 degrees this direction to 100 meters there, and then in this blah, blah, blah. And they keep saying it in such a cutesy way, and then the people, like the other girls in the tank who are in the team, they're like, hi, thank you very much, yeah. I hated that. I have one more clip of that. Well, not really that, but something similar, how they have battle talk before a battle.
各チームは100メートルほど前進したところで待機していてください。わかりました。はーい。よい。
I like the cute part. Like I said, I don't mind the
Taken out
cute.
of context, this sound a bit weird, but like it makes perfect sense in the setting of the world.
It's like they're 100 meters away, we're gonna shoot them dead. Hi, look at that!
The sound, their voices, I think are so cute.
Okay.
And the last bit of trivia, because the Japanese have, well, as we mentioned, they really like Christianity and that stuff. They also really like Germany.
Yeah.
So,
That's true,
as we said, the name is Groß und Panzer. Then there is a movie that's Groß und Panzer der Film. And then there is last season, and that's Das Finale.
I think that fits this show, yeah.
Yep, perfectly.
Finally, Girls und Panzer.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
The girls were too much cute, but I like the tanks, and the battle with tanks was fun. And you can learn something about tanks. About
How many cute girls can fit in one tank? Did you like the characters?
not really.
Yeah.
They were not cool, but not so bad.
You said you were going to watch it more, so
Because in the next episode there will be international tournament with, I don't know, 64 teams or something like that.
okay.
And that means more tank battles. And that's good. Less girly shit and more fighting.
What do you think about the speed of the tanks?
Of course they were fast, but if they were too slow, then action would be slow and boring. So
That's right, but the tanks move too fucking fast.
Oh gosh, then you'd be stuck with like cute girls doing cute things for like an hour before any action.
Thank God they're fast. I liked at the end of episode 3 or start of 4 or something, they almost ran a girl over with the tank. It was like a cliffhanger. But then something, I didn't understand who was who, obviously. So I didn't know if she was part of their team or not. And then they
needed a driver. I think they were only 4 girls and they need 5th girl. Simple.
And she looked like a copy of them. So as soon as she went in the tank, I didn't know. She blended in perfectly, because when she was outside, I knew it's the girl outside. But when they cut in the inside, I was like, it could be any of them. I don't know which one it is. So how would you summarize this in a few words?
Cute girls driving tanks is.
That's the obvious thing to say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
Tankery, the best girl sport.
I'd say tanks are fucking fast.
I definitely have to include immortal girls in the title. Immortal cutesy tanks.
You put like tanks are fucking fast. Immortality.
Yeah, that's about it. Okay.
Awesome tanks with not so awesome girls.
That's great. Great. I'm not sure what we accomplished by doing this 5-show roundup review
It's fun.
something. I hope you had fun listening to this. I can't do this, but my guests can do this anytime. So if you want to listen and know about more anime shows, please let us know at mindduckjapan@gmail.com.
We shall do a spin-off.
Spin-off, yeah.
Yeah.
Mind Duck anime or what? Like,
But it's gonna be an anime tone. It's a mind duck anime.
はい、そうですよ。